Hello, my lovely people. Welcome back to Ifechi Health and Wellness. I just finished recording a video on my family channel and something came to mind. I did not plan this video, but I needed to talk about something that I heard recently. Obviously, it's been happening, and that is the same condition that we always talk about, which is diabetes. I have videos on my channel already about diabetes. I'm going to put the link in my description. However, why I want to do this quick video now is because of some stories that are not good, which I've heard recently, and that is the fact that people don't actually fully understand diabetes. I've always said that diabetes is one of the worst conditions anybody can have, because if it's not properly managed, it can deal with various parts of your bodies. It can deal with your eyes, your feet, your kidney, your internal, your heart. There's so many things that can go wrong if your diabetes is not well managed. What made me to come up to share this, to record this video, is about the recent one I just heard regarding a lady whose diabetes was not well managed. So she ended up having an amputation. So that's another thing. If it's not managed well, it can lead to all sorts. It can lead to amputation of your limbs, and so on and so forth. It can affect your eyes. Sight can be affected. So this lady's limb, her limb was called below knee. And because of the diabetes, when you're diabetic, it's difficult for wounds to heal properly. So it's like she got wound and is back home. So it's not well managed, I think. So then with the cost of things and everything, how many people have got the money to go to proper hospitals? There are a lot of people who are walking around there with diabetes, but they don't know because they have not been diagnosed. They have not bothered to go to the hospital, or they will say, I don't have the money to go to hospital. Well, if you don't have money to go to hospital, please try and find money to eat properly, so to avoid that hospital in the first place. But when you are diagnosed with diabetes, it is very important that you do everything you can to eat healthily. I've always said it that medication, you are put on medication when you're diagnosed with diabetes, all well and good. Keep taking your medication, but the most important thing for you to do to help manage your diabetes is to watch what you eat. Don't keep saying, I don't take sugar, because you don't take sugar in your tea or in your pap or in whatever, but you take sugar in other ways by what you eat. Diabetics are not supposed to be eating rice, white rice. Yes, harsh reality, and people love their rice. They're not supposed to be eating white rice with stew and all the oil in it. There might be other types of rice you can have, like whole grain rice, but the quantity will be very small, and you bulk it up with vegetables. Once you're diagnosed with diabetes, your your life will never be the same. That's the harsh reality. All those things that you've enjoyed before, all those things that you love doing, it's no longer going to be the case. You have to now make amends, make a lot of adjustments in your general lifestyle. There's no point in being diagnosed with diabetes. You're taking your metformin, which is the one they normally prescribe, and other things, and you're eating anything you like, and your blood sugar is increasing, and each time they do your HbA1c is very high. They will now add another medication for you, and then you say, I'm now on different medication. You'll be taking the medication and you're still doing what you're doing, and the next thing they check your HbA1c, it is very high. They will now add insulin. Even though you're type 2 diabetes, they now add insulin. This is your system being messed up all around. And of course, the next thing they will notice, your cholesterol is high. You'll be put on statin. All these things are just affecting your health generally. But the bottom line is that diabetes if it's not well controlled, you will not forgive yourself, because but the thing is, by the time you know it, it's too late. That's the danger. When you talk to people, they don't understand. But these things start creeping in gradually. You start having neuropathy, where somebody can be standing on something that is really hot. They will not even have any feeling, and they burn themselves. They burn the sole of their feet, and they won't even know, because they don't have any feeling. That is one of the things diabetes can do to you. But this particular lady that made me to come here, which is the one that had amputation, and that the stump area is not healing, because maybe it's infected, and it's like she's alive but rotting away, from the story I heard. Why? Because of not paying attention to this condition. There are various signs to look out for. Again, I'm going to put the link to the videos I've done in the past. I'm not going to start repeating them in this video. This video today is just to bring to our attention what diabetes have done to people and what it can do if care is not taken. If you suddenly start gaining weight, or you suddenly started losing weight without trying, check yourself out. Anyway, I'm going to put the link to that video so you can go back and read and listen to know what to expect if you think that you have diabetes. This video today is just an awareness, general awareness. Cut down on the amount of carbohydrate that you eat. Our people, we eat too much carbohydrate. We eat bread, that one's not enough. Then we eat rice. You see somebody having breakfast, having rice as breakfast. Then they'll tell you, it's mid-morning now, so this is my breakfast and my lunch. You know, or whatever it is, that is not the best breakfast to have. Whether you're diagnosed with diabetes or not, the diagnosis, this condition is rising. Start now to look after yourself to avoid being diagnosed. There are so many challenges that you face in life if care is not taken. Even this big word C, you can be even prone to developing a form of big C if your diabetes is not well controlled. Diabetes, as I said before, and I'm saying it again, is one of the, if not the worst condition for anybody to have. However, if it's managed properly, once you're diagnosed, if you're overweight, try and work on your weight, lose some weight. Some people are diagnosed, they don't have any weight issue, but because they are, they just diagnosed. So you don't say, oh, because that person is overweight, that's why they are diabetic. No, some people are not overweight and they're still diagnosed with diabetes. So just make sure that you check yourself, and once you're diagnosed, be very intentional about it. Change, a lot of lifestyle change, and of course exercise. I can't say all this without mentioning exercise, because when you become an amputee or you have a major issue with diabetes, you will not be able to do exercise, you won't be able to do anything else, and then it will make the condition to be worse. So even if you're not yet diagnosed, if you are carrying a lot of weight, try and lose some weight. But as I said, some slim people are also being diagnosed with diabetes. So all in all, change your lifestyle, increase exercise, change what you eat. Once in a while, I do that myself. You can see it in my videos. Once in a while, I overindulge and go out and treat myself, and then go back to plan again. But doing that all the time, repeatedly, you're doing the same thing, you're eating the same thing, and you want a different result, it does not happen. I told you sometimes I do like a full detox for 1, 2, 3 days. Why am I doing this? Just for my general health, because I know how important. I know where I was before, and I know where I am now. If I leave myself and relax, I can develop all sorts of things. But thank to God, so far so good. I'm managing myself as much as I can. It is hard work. It's not easy to maintain healthy living, healthy lifestyle. It's not easy. But if you know what you are aiming for, especially in your older age, That's when you thank yourself. You say thank you to yourself that you actually looked after yourself when you were younger. Because when you get to that older age, you're not going to be struggling a lot. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Don't say that, oh, I'm still too young. I'll just eat what I like. It's only fat, I didn't kill anybody, and all the rest of it. Just saying things to make you feel happy. I'm not saying don't enjoy your life. However, please look after yourself. This is just a short diabetes awareness video. As I said, the link to the other videos I did about diabetes will be on my description, so you can have a look. Thank you so much, everyone. Be very intentional about your general health. Diabetes is on the increase. The big C is on the increase. All boils down to our general lifestyle and how we look after ourselves. Thank you, everyone, for listening. Goodbye and God bless.